In this video, we're going to solve many of the problems with the Ram Promaster. The leaky window cowl that allows water to pour into the engine. A solution for the rusty manifold bolts. First, let's start with the window leak into the engine. All the Ram Promasters have a problem. When the windshield is replaced, this plastic is no longer held tightly against the windshield. Basically, there's just a double stick piece of tape that holds it in. And after you get the windshield replaced the first time, it no longer holds. And water just pours down the windshield into the engine compartment. Also, right here, where these two pieces of plastic meet, there is a large gap. You can see I can pull this right away on my Promaster. Well, we're going to try to solve those problems and a few more in this video. I just made sure everything in my engine compartment was clean and dry. So I'm actually going to put a sheet of plastic in here to block the water that you're about to see come flowing over the windshield. So I'm going to take this water bottle and all I'm going to do is pour it on the windshield right in the center. See the water pouring down here and the water pouring down here? That's because this is not being held up against the windshield. So we're going to solve that problem and a few more. To seal up the Promaster window, we're going to use Gorilla Tape, and we're going to also use this Lexel sealant. If you've been watching the channel, you know I really like this Lexel sealant. So the first thing we need to do is get the window very, very clean. And then you'll see how I do this. I've cleaned that up with Windex and window cleaner as much as I can. I've gotten most of the dirt and grime off. And now I'm going to wipe it down with alcohol so that I get a good adhesion of the Lexel and the Gorilla Tape we're about to apply. Getting that Lexel sealant in there, and it's definitely going to overflow, and that's what I want. Now that's it for the Lexel sealant. I am tempted to put that Lexel sealant all the way along this edge. But this time, I'm just going to try and use the Gorilla Tape. I've got it nice and clean, and my thinking is that the Gorilla Tape will go right along this line and up on the window. We'll try that. If in the future it doesn't work, then I will add that Lexel sealant. I'm using the all-weather Gorilla Tape. Now for a little extra reinforcement, I'm probably going to just take and put a little strip of that Gorilla Tape right here, right on top of the Lexel sealant. So I've applied the Gorilla Tape all the way across the window. It did fold over on me way over at the other end on the driver's side, and I had to make a cut and make a second piece. I really was trying to make one continuous piece all the way across. Hopefully you'll have better luck than I did, but I think it's pretty good. Over here, it did crease a little bit, so I took a razor blade and I cut it, and I put the bottom piece down first and then the top piece, so as water flows over, it doesn't pick up the edge. And we'll see how that survives. So be sure to subscribe, because I'll be giving you updates on everything we're doing here. One final area to seize up is on the driver's side. There is this metal bracket, and the window cowl has a screw that goes through. So be sure to put some Lexel inside of this screw hole to seal it. This is a common place where that screw rusts and water drips through. You'll often find in many Promasters that this bracket is very rusty from that leaking water. After you've completed the job and sealed everything up, test it by pouring water over the window. And check to be sure you have no leaks in your engine compartment. And if you do, then you know you have some more fixing to do. If you allow that window cowl to leak water into your engine compartment, it can cause a big problem. And the number one big problem is rusty upper intake manifold bolts. You see, the water pours down and fills 2 holes in the upper intake, and in those holes are 2 bolts. And it will rust those bolt heads to the point where you can't get them out with a standard socket. Trust me, I know. I had to grind one of my bolts off in order to get my upper intake manifold off when I was replacing my oil cooler. If you haven't replaced your oil cooler, I have a step-by-step video on how to do that. So I recommend you check that out. That's also a known failure point with the Ram Promaster and Pentastar engine. You've fixed your window cowl, you've sealed it up, but as a second line of defense, Kip over at Promasters Only has designed these. These are Kip's nipples. That's right, that's what he calls them. These are Kip's nipples, and I bought Kip's nipples. Yeah, I know that doesn't sound right, but that's what they are. These nipples fit in the holes and take the space and seal them up from water getting in. And I'm going to install these today because I just completed replacing the upper intake manifold bolts and replacing the oil cooler. If you haven't taken a look down that hole to see if your bolts are rusty in the upper intake manifold, I recommend you take a look. And the perfect tool for that is a low-cost borescope. Definitely worth the price. All right, you'll be able to put this down in that hole and see if your bolt's rusty. You could also take an 8mm socket on a short extension and drop it down there and see if you could grab onto that bolt head. If it's rusty and you can grab onto that bolt head, I recommend you replace that bolt as soon as possible. I'll put a link in the description to the bolts. If you don't solve this problem, it's going to rust. And if you have a problem along the road, it could be very expensive for you to get this replaced. It can be ground off, and I have a video about that, but it's something that a lot of mechanics and shops might not do. They might just want to cut off the manifold and replace it, which could be very, very expensive. So let's install Kip's nipples. So looking at your engine, this is where the water tends to flow off of. Right to the left of this, down here is one of those holes. This hole is where the rusty intake manifold bolt I had to grind off. Now, not far from that, right over here, is another hole with the rusty intake manifold bolt. If you have a borescope like this, you can take it and put it down the hole and take a look at that bolt. And you see this one right here? It's nice and shiny because it's brand new. Because I just removed the intake manifolds and replaced the oil cooler. So that's what you're looking for. If yours is rusted out and you can't grab it with an 8mm socket, then you've got a problem and have to grind off that bolt. And I have a video for that. If you can grab a rusty bolt with the socket, I recommend you replace it as soon as possible. To install Kip's nipples, I'm just going to take a little bit of this lithium grease, white lithium grease, put it around the nipple, because that way it's going to slide in real nice, and that lithium grease will help seal any water out. And then it simply goes in that hole. And put a little grease around this one. And then insert that into the second hole. And now if you take a close look, you can see those nipples stick out and are easy to remove when you want to get to the upper intake manifold bolts. So you can simply just pull them out and slide them back in when you're done. Now I showed you Kip's nipples. Well, Kip also has nuts. That's right, I bought Kip's nipples and his nuts. Kip's nuts are here to replace the nuts that are on the fuse box in the engine compartment. Because when you're on the road and you might have to get into the fuse box, you don't want to have to look for a socket set and an 8mm socket just to get into your fuse box. So these nuts can be put on and taken off by hand. So let's install Kip's nuts. So Kip's nuts are installed right on this fuse box. Here's one right here. And the other one is up in the corner up here. And I took it off to show you, so I'm going to put it back on.